Hello, I changing a fuel filter on a 2008 Ford Expedition. I normally, I've never posted a video online before, but I have taken advantage of YouTube many times watching other people's videos and figuring out how to do things. It's helped me greatly, and I just had so much trouble trying to figure out how to get this fuel filter off. I felt like I owed it to give something back to the community, maybe help someone else. I watched several videos on changing a 2008 Ford Expedition fuel filter, and apparently learned that they've got different clips they use on these. I saw many that said on the right side there where you see that red, that you push it in to get it released, and it actually showed some blue clips, I believe. But I just could not find one showing me how to do this, so just kind of used my knowledge and tinkered around with it and what I thought how it would come apart, and finally figured it out. So I wanted to share this with you. All the other videos will kind of show you where it's located. I will tell you, this is the fuel tank right below it. It is mounted towards the front of the vehicle, about midway, directly in front of the fuel tank. You'll see there's kind of this indentation that it's recessed into. I have already disconnected some of it, but I'll go over everything briefly. Basically, where you see this slot below it, right here, there's a band clip, hose clamp kind of thing, like this, that clamped it in place. I did find it best to take that out of the way, because those hoses to the right do not have very much movement in them at all. It's very tight and hard to get to, so I took that band off to get to it. Several of the videos show you, and you do need to get this special tool right here. It comes in a kit. You can get it just about any automotive store. It's got about 4 different sizes. This is actually a 3/8 is what I needed for this one. But you put it in, basically you clamp it around the hose. It's spring loaded, so it'll kind of clip on there. And originally it'll be up very close, very tight. Basically you put it right next to the fuel filters, the way these work. And you'll also see this, let's see if I can get my hand around. This metal clip here kind of helps. It's a retaining clip. It just snaps right off. I got a screwdriver and pried it off. But the trick is, you have to put that clamp on there, this little tool, and you push away from the fuel filter. What you're doing is you're pushing it up into the fitting, and you're opening up some springs that keep it clamped on there. So once you push that, you kind of push that away from the filter as you're holding on to the fitting over here and pushing it towards the filter to get it to go up in there. I didn't have to, but if you needed to, you could probably take a screwdriver and put between there to pry it open. But then this will pull off. You do need to have your pan and a rag, because fuel will be going everywhere for a few minutes till it drains out of the filter. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this on off just to kind of show you and get it up out of the way. But it just slides off once you get that released. Now, the big problem for me was those plastic ones on the other end. I thought it would have been easy, but it was not. So I'm going to show you kind of what I did. Basically, what you have, zoom in so you can see. There's basically, that red part pushes up in there and holds it in place. And there's 2 clips that you'll see in a minute. I haven't disconnected the other one yet. But basically what I found I had to do, invested in one of these little, I guess you can call it a dental pick. Can't see. Yeah, here we go. So basically, invested in a dental pick. It allowed me to kind of push in on those prongs, because there is one on the front side and there's one on the back side. So you gotta, taking that band clamp off, I was able to move it around some to do that, but you gotta push that clip in on the front side, and you'll see down below, this starts to come down a little bit, and you can kind of pry it a little. Just be easy with it, because you don't want to break it. And then I caught the back side and kind of got it down. And once I had them released enough at the top on the front and back, I more or less just used this tool at that point to kind of catch it. Yeah, trying to hold the camera in this, and then just pull it down, and you can pull that out of there. And once you get it released to that point, it's just a matter of pulling it off the hose. So what I'm going to show you now is what the other one looks like. Get that down. I haven't done it yet, and I'm not going to try and hold the camera to do it. But once you get it out, then you can kind of rotate the fuel filter to get to the top one. It is two different color clips. You'll notice on your filter there's actually two different sizes of the tubing. I think it's the bottom one in the red that's a little bit bigger around than the top one. But I just want to show you this one real quick before I turn the camera off, take it apart. Basically what you have to do is catch this clip. You just kind of got to work with it. Not real easy to do under a vehicle trying to hold a camera and do this. But I mean, you get the idea. See how it's kind of releasing the bottom part? Basically, you want to do that on the front and back. And then figure out a way to catch it in there to pull that down. And once you get it released like I did with this red one, it'll just pull right off. So give that a go, and hopefully it'll help someone else that not experience the frustration I have is trying to get this done. Have a good day.